third book, as well as the second altar book I'm going to show you. I've worked very hard at. It's really my first time at this as doing pockets. So I'm going to show you here briefly, and I'm going to take it over to the desk to show you how I did this. So let me take it over to the desk and show you how I did this. Again, I'm going to do a flip through and show you that I added some cover pages and go through the pockets that I added to it. And I used a lot of glue, as you can tell. So here's the pockets. I had over about 8 pages per pocket. So I used the glue. You can tell there's a lots of glue on this. But the pockets were in a U shape, and then I added some extra scrap paper just to add some color to the pages. There, it's not completely done yet, but I just want to show you what I've done so far. What it will look like when it's complete will be really, I'm just looking forward to seeing what it looks like. Here's what I've done so far. I almost have this completely done. Once I get it completely done, it'll look really good. But there's different style of pockets that I use, and that glue really is firm. So this pocket here is obviously a side pocket. I like this. I have watched several videos on this, and I slide out this magazine piece that I found. I really found this beautiful. I almost don't want to touch that page just because it's so beautiful. Some journal space. I'm going to add some more. Here's this another style of a pocket. It almost looks like an airplane. That's how it was described in the video that I was following. This pocket, of course, is straight across. I liked how that pocket turned out because it just, of course, with the glue, it just worked out really well. Again, you have to rip out 8 pages and glue onto it. I like how that worked out. And then I saved enough pages to do another pocket. I liked how that pocket turned out so well. But those extra pages, I don't know what I did with it. It just, I think I skipped a whole um, I'm looking at it right now and I'm thinking like I skipped a whole signature. So I'm going to have to go back and look at what I did there. I'm looking at it now. Okay, so back to what I was doing. Okay, so looking at the side pocket, this I used scissors to cut out the pocket, and then I again used that extra scraps and made a bookmark just so I know where my pockets are. Again, I use that square pocket. I like that square pocket because you can do a lot with it. And then added that glue in a U shape. And these extra pages I'm going to glue on to the pockets so it can make it firmer. Just to add more emphasis to that. I'll show you in the next video series, part of this video, what I did with the rest of it. This book kind of took on a life of its own because I was looking for the other pockets that I did, but I couldn't find any more. I thought there was one more that I did, but I think I missed it. I think there's one more in here. I'm looking at it. It's probably staring right in my face, and I'm not sure what I'm doing here. So hold on a second. Let me look for it. I think there is a pocket right there. I don't know. I'm rolling through this looking to see if I did another pocket. That's why I wanted those bookmarks there. I think that's the last of it. I'm not sure. Anyway, if it's there, I didn't bookmark it. That's why I left its bookmarks there. But that's it for this. And of course, I use my signature lace just to know that I made it. And that's it for this book. Now, I completed this book and it's blue and it's tall. And I like this. I use the cover page as I always do. I try to use the cover page, but I didn't add anything to this book. I just want to show you real briefly what I did to this book because it's different. I cut out the pockets with scissors and glue. I think these are more like glue books, but that's just my opinion. Glue, alter glue books. And then I had a bookmark that I made and I just added it to it just to show you how the pocket works. But that glue is heavy duty glue, so it really does work. Remember, when you're making these pockets, go by the instructions. I watched a lot of YouTube videos to make this book possible. I ripped out a lot of the book pages to get to the point where I'm making this. Now, listen, I don't have one of the stamp cutters, but I made one myself and it worked out perfect. And again, I did that same type of pocket, that side pocket, and I love that. It turned out really nice. Again, I went with that pocket, that top pocket where you can still see the difference. I didn't want to go with the same pockets, but I really like the different pockets that there are out there. So I finished this book too. There's a lot of pockets in this book as well. And I'm glad that I completed both books and I'm happy that I accomplished that much. Now it's time to decorate it. But that is it for this book and the other book as well. I appreciate your time. As you can tell, the signature of the lace and all the work that went into it. You can tell that there was a work in progress. I appreciate your time watching my videos.